Hello, my friend. This wonderful video was suggested to me by the lovely Rising Angels 5325. I hope you enjoy. Hello, friend. It's always good to see you. Oh, your scalp is really itchy? Don't worry, I've got you. Let me just get a little closer here. Okay. Now. Oh yeah, I can tell. I can tell it's really itchy. Itchy, 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 itchy. Itchy, 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 itchy. Has it itched for long? Well, don't worry, I'll take care of it for you. Yeah, I'm just gonna scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. I'm gonna scratch away that itch. That itch, 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 itch. Scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch. For your itch, 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 itch. Just scratching, 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 scratching. Scratch, 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 scratching. Scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. 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 Scratching your itch, 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 itch. Oh, I can tell this was very, very itchy, 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 itchy. Oh, it was itchy. So itchy. And you can feel it too. Because the itch just is so very itchy, 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 itchy. But don't worry. Your scalp is in good hands. Because I am going to get all over your head. Like right here behind your ears. Oh, I know those can get itchy. Itchy, 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 itchy. So itchy. But I am going to scratch. 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 Scratch, 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 scratch. Those worries away for you. Scratching your itchy scalp. Scratching your itchy scalp. I'm going all over your head. I'm not missing a single spot. Okay, now, what if I go really fast, huh? What if I just scratch, 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 Because it's so itchy, 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 itchy. And then I slow it down a little bit. Some scratching, 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 scratch, 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 scratching. Yeah, I bet that feels really good. Of course. I mean, if you're having a really itchy, 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 itchy scalp, then the only thing for it is a really, really good scratch, 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 scratch. So I'm just going to keep scratching and scratching and scratching until you feel better, okay? Scratch, scratch, itchy, 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 scratch, 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 itchy, 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 scratch, 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 itchy, 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 scratch, 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 itchy, 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 scratching, so much scratching. I don't know about you, but the very best feeling in the world is when you finally are able to scratch, 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 scratch. The itch, 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 itch. That's been bugging you. And that's why I'm here, to help you with that. Just scratch, 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 scratching your scalp. Scratching, scratching, scratching your scalp. Scratching your itchy, 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 itchy scalp. Because I know how frustrating it can be. But you're looking a lot more relaxed than when you came in. So I'm going to keep on scratch, 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 scratching. Okay. Oh, so itchy, so itchy, so itchy, so itchy, so itchy, 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 itchy. So itchy. That's why you need a good scratch, 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 scratch. Just scratching all along your head here, down in big strokes, just scratching, 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 so that it feels feels really good on your itchy scalp, okay? Itchy. Scratching all over that itch. It's gonna be so satisfying. Nothing more satisfying than scratching. Scratching away that pesky itch. But don't you worry, I am here to help you relax and rest. By giving you an amazing scratching. For your itchy scalp. I am scratching your itchy temples. I am scratching your itchy sides of your head. I'm scratching your itchy hairline. And scratching your itchy area behind your ears. Scratching the itch on the nape of your neck. Scratching everywhere, because I can tell that everywhere on your head is just itchy. You've got such a persistent itch. And the only thing for it is a good scratching. A good scratching. Nothing feels better, at least not in my opinion, than a good, thorough scalp scratch. I can tell because sometimes you might get an itchy rash. And all you gotta do is scratch. Scratching your itchy scalp. Scratching your itchy scalp. Scratching on your itchy scalp. And you're gonna feel so much better. And it's gonna be so nice. And you can feel the scratch. You can feel the scratching away on your scalp. Just scratch. so itchy, 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 itchy scalp. I'm being very, very thorough, don't you worry. I'm getting every area of your itchy, itchy scalp. And I am scratching it until it feels good, okay? Scratching, 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 scratch, 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 scratch. Just gonna scratch, 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 scratch. Scratching away that itch that you've been having for such a long time until you feel fully and completely relieved. Scratching your itchy scalp. Scratching your itchy scalp. Scratching your itchy scalp. All over. All over, all over, all over. Scratching, 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 scratching. Your itchy, 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 itchy scalp. All sorts of scratching. All over. Scratching. Scratching, scratching. Scratching, scratching. And I will keep scratching until you are satisfied. It's all over. You can feel it everywhere on your scalp. At the nape of your neck, I'm scratching. On your hairline, I'm scratching. And I don't really know what to call it, but the back corners of your head. The back top corner of your head. On both sides. Scratching that area. Scratching it, scratching it, scratching it, scratching, 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 scratching it. Until it feels so good. Because I can just tell it was itchy, itchy, itchy. And nothing is worse than having a persistent itch, 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 itch. Oh, yeah. You're much more rested than when you came in, I can tell. Yes. Scratching, scratching, scratching. Scratching, 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 scratch. Scratch, 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 scratching, 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 scratching. It really seems to have helped. I hope that you have thoroughly enjoyed me scratching, 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 scratching. Your itchy, 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 itchy scalp. It seems like scratching your itchy scalp has worked wonders. So I hope that you thoroughly enjoyed this, and I hope very much that by scratching your itchy scalp, you are able to feel some rest, some relaxation, and that you are able to feel at peace. Thank you so much